Good morning. My name is Onepeg, and this is the news. So far, it seems like the 11.5 patch has been received really well. There have been some folks that have been complaining about lack of high frame rate, which seems like it's a resounding issue. Something having to do with how the game is currently being rendered on the maps is causing the overall frame rate to have decreased for most everybody by about 15 or 20% at least. The frames look a little bit more stable. However, it seems as though the frame rate itself is less. I don't know if this is an optimization problem that Battlestate has the ability to tackle, but it seems like it's something that really needs to be looked at. Now, the vast majority of today's news story has to do with bugs. Some things to look out for. Now, I want to say that for the things that I'm showing you, I am not showing you exploitive things that I consider to be game-breaking. What I want to show you are bugs and exploitive things related to the game so that players like yourselves, people that are viewing this, can be on the lookout for certain sections of maps that people could be exploiting to their benefit so that you guys have the ability to defend yourselves. Now, first up, I have a video that was provided by Sneaky Russian, who, if you don't know, is another streamer on Twitch. He's the guy that does all of the English translations whenever Battlestate does their Russian podcasts, and is a fantastic content creator, in my opinion. Also happens to be a member of the stream team that I am on. I would highly recommend that you guys check out his content. He's very, very much worth the watch. He's extremely skilled at the game, in my opinion, and should be someone that is earning your attention. But anyway, a little bit of backstory on this. There was an instance where we were watching Sneaky play on Interchange. And in the course of walking into the Goshen store, he came across a scav that was shooting at him that was unable to be seen. And it turns out that there was an issue with this pillar. Now, if you notice, what's going on here is the bullets are actually going directly through the pillar and hitting the register on the other side, which I'm not sure if you could hear the little metal tinking noises. But that pillar, for the purpose of clipping of ballistics, is not there. Now, this was verified by Sneaky when he went around to other pillars located throughout the store and shot at those, and you could see the bullets ricocheting off or embedding themselves in those pillars. But this one in particular, near the front center of the store, is not clipping when it comes to weapons fire. So something to look out for as you're working your way through Interchange. Next up, I have a video that was provided by another community member of mine named Swaggleby, who also happens to be an upcoming Tarkov streamer. Now, in this case, he was working his way through Shoreline, coming up near the main front entrance of Shoreline, near the rock cliff face, and came across something interesting.
Was I literally inside of it?
Yeah, you're inside of it.
Can you see me at all?
No.
Oh my gosh, that is so awesome! No, go back in. I gotta clip this. I know people who can report to BSG. Crouch in there. Crouch. Now face me. Okay. Now uncrouch and walk out. You'll like jump and wiggle your way out. Hey, Virus, can you clip this for me? The last minute.
Now, there was further testing that was done by Swaggleby where he actually crouched inside of the rock and then started taking shots from inside of the rock to the outside, trying to just shoot his friend in the leg or what have you. And it seems like while it is something that can be walked through, that the bullets are clipping on the rock surface from the inside. So it doesn't seem like this is a position that somebody could shoot out of and hit someone, but it is a hiding spot. So it might be something that BSG would want to fix in the near future, just because I'm sure somebody could be pretty cheeky. Now, I haven't checked whether or not grenades could be thrown from inside or anything else for that matter, but for the terms of this video at least, it looks like you can't shoot at people from inside of this position. So at least there's that. Lastly, in a moderately related news story, today, being March 7th, means that it is the day of the Ready or Not podcast. Now, for those of you that are unfamiliar with Ready or Not, it is a game that is akin or maybe possibly a cousin of a game like Tarkov, where it's based around team play, infiltration, and ultimately neutralization of an enemy. In this case, the protagonists, the people that you play, are members of a SWAT team, where you need to then infiltrate and take out a terrorist-style threat. Now, there is a big reveal with a trailer and Q&A session with the developers of the game today on Clean's Twitch channel. He's going to be accompanied by Donut Operator and Tweak, as well as 2 members of the development team for Ready or Not. And I personally am going to be watching that thing with my eyes peeled. Now, this whole thing kicks off at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, or GMT -5, for those of you that aren't familiar with Eastern Standard Time, and should serve to be a really, really interesting experience. Ready or Not is one of the most anticipated games, I think, that I have for myself for quite some time, and I'm very, very interested to see how this whole thing is going to shape up. That's all I have for today, guys. Thank you so much for all of the overwhelming support. I cannot thank you enough. I am inside of 3 weeks away from being able to call myself a full-time content creator, as long as this trend keeps, and I have all of you to thank for it. So thank you so much for all of the love that you guys have been showing me over the last several months, and I hope that I can continue to garner that support from you as time goes on. Until then, I will be on stream as soon as this video is up, and I will see you tomorrow. Thanks.